Yep, I was gone too long. Dang it. That is going to make this a little dangerous. Alright, we got lucky. I forgot how shallow this this hole was. Just saturated in torches. Why does it seem still so dark in here, even with the torches? Yeah, why does it seem so dark in here? The light seems weird. Maybe it's fog effect or something. It just seems really weird. Alright, long as it's just a visual thing and it's still going to keep the respawns from happening, I don't really care that much, but let's just start digging. Current goal is just to get enough to get that full bloomery, so I don't know exactly how many I need to get that done, but we'll just mine the obvious deposits for a while. I gotta decide if I want to try digging down further to find a better quality deposit. We're in a poor deposit currently, so we're not getting as many nuggets per chunk as we would hope to. We can worry about that later. We can do a bunch of mining during the winter months when we don't have much else that we can do because it's winter and there's snow on top of everything. I went down another layer. I hate that. I picked this spot specifically to try to make sure I didn't have to do too many up-downs, but we're going 3 different layers. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers. Not getting a lot of temporal pressure. The green gear is pretty solid, not moving any, so that's why I was surprised we're so shallow. Too bad I don't want this andesite. Actually, I do like andesite. It just looks grayer than it does look blue when I'm looking at it currently. What the hell? The lighting is just weird down here at the moment. It's like there's kind of a yellowish green filter over everything. Alright, let's go ahead and dig out this floor area. I dig just the middle and down. Should be okay. You gonna connect up to that one over there, are you? I keep expecting it to stop going that direction, and it keeps going that direction. Yeah, I think it's a coloration change because of the surface weather in the region, or the chunk. Whoa, thought I had closed that door. Alright, so stack and a half or so. Let's go a little longer. Might not spend the whole day mining. Like to get out and get some more seeds and get some more animals. Went back up again. That's where it gets a little dangerous. If it goes up one more time after that, I could have problems. Because then I'd have to start digging ceiling pieces that have instability. So I don't mind it going sloping down in one direction continuously. That's fine. But if it goes back up again, it's a problem. Oh boy. These iron deposits are so big. Which is good. I guess we'll just continue back here. Bronze pickaxe is lasting quite a while, and I got another full one to break through before I was wanting to switch to my iron. Oh, and we finally find the end of one of the sides or edges of the iron field. Maybe. Alright, we're about to hit another full. I want to get one more half, and that'll give me, I think, 3 full. So we'll get 30 or 40 into another slot. Call it good for now. That's already coming up on 1400. By the time I get back and drop everything off, I'm not going to have much daylight left to get anything done. $31. Almost there. Oh, light's changing again. Now it's looking like it should. Alright, so yeah, it must have been one of the weather effects causing the change of the coloration underground, which is always weird. Oh man, it's still... Whoop. It's still going. It just moved out another layer. Alright, I think we got enough for the moment. Let's head back. Didn't exhaust a single direction. It's still spreading out and out and out and out. You don't usually have to find iron more than once or twice. Especially if you manage to not find a poor deposit. If you get especially rich, that'll be the only one you probably ever need. Alright, so we gotta take those, and I got no space for all the rest of this. Guess we will leave the rest of that. Is that a wolf pup I heard? So many berries. I don't have any preserved, really, for the winter time. Should probably stockpile a bunch of horsetail, too. I think horsetail's... Is horsetail year-round? I want to say horsetail's year-round. How we doing in here? You guys populated yet? Nope, not yet. We could probably harvest this side again because the center's ready to go. So I think we'll drop this stuff off and grab that next supply. I need to get as much as I can done before our apiary's shut down for the season. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Stone overflow. Alright, so you... just barely made it. Wow, we actually got a pretty solid amount of iron. More than I thought. Quite a bit more than I thought. Gonna have to put some more bloomeries together. Alright, so that's 18 iron ingots just from those. And we've got enough for 2, not quite 3 more. All right, so set you aside for the moment. Shouldn't need ladders. Always need wood. Gotta carry torches, sort of. Alright. So, let's see. Once those are done, like I said, that'll be 18 iron ingots. That will keep me in the iron tools for quite a bit of time. We need clay, so I can make more of the fire clay bricks. Do I want to get those other rolling? I mean, I might as well while I'm doing this. So it's like so. 1, 2, 3. And then I forget the other one. Oh, never mind. So 1, 2, 3. Not going to be enough for a 4th? Yeah. And still got some bricks. Cool. Not quite enough for another full one, but that's fine. We got plenty. High rift activity. All the doors closed? Doors are closed. Alright, so that's 30 iron ingots. Yeah, that's more than enough to keep me busy for quite a while. So we'll need to get, eventually, some more charcoal going. We'll double up on the basic tools. It's 1900 already. Yeah, damn it. I would love to go do some clay digging or something, but it's going to be a bit of a problem. So let's instead, sticking's going to be the same problem. We're going to get constantly interrupted. Hey, buddy. Whoa, shit. Ah, shit. Fucking spiders. I'm gonna die to a spider. Whew. Bad spiders. I was fine with the bow torn. I didn't need the spider added in. Okay, not much I can do other than I could do one more copper plate for another lantern. I'm not going to do a tin bronze lantern. Let's see. Got nothing I can do downstairs. Clay forming? I guess I could do another batch of Crocs. I've got enough for quite a few. Yeah. Let's just do Crocs. one more set. We'll just do kind of 16 each night for the next little while. That was kind of ugly. Okay. Well, I guess I could fire up some clay and do some more ingots. Or not clay, copper, I mean. What would I need it for? I am going to need a couple more lanterns, eventually. We need one for the basement, one for each of the other two quad sections we'll eventually build. And then we're pretty much done here at home, as long as I've got one to carry around. So, what else am I going to make out of copper? Now that we've got iron in pretty good sufficiency. Other than the copper plates for the lanterns, I don't know that I'd make anything out of copper. It's not really going to be much need. Especially once I start switching to using the iron tools after I blow out all this bronze and copper tools. That stuff will last quite a while and perform pretty fast. So I'm not likely to go back to an earlier style. I don't need you for a while. I'm not planning on doing an iron anvil anytime soon. Anything else? We've got shelves downstairs already. Oops. Hey, torch. So, long-term food storage, stuff I'll eat here in the near term. Let's stick it over here. So this has a flat stored food perish speed 0.26, whereas these are better at storing grain and veggies. And anything else is 0.26 as well. So I usually just put my crocks up here and throw my grains down here. Any random raw stuff. This will be plenty for quite a while though. Once we get the crocks fired, I'll probably store crocks down here and we'll just come down and grab a bunch and fill them as needed. But yeah, I got not really any work I need to do in here right now. We've got so much storage space with just this that I likely won't need more. So, nothing to work on down here. It's already midnight. We don't have that much time that we need to pass. So we got the iron mining done. I think the first set of crocks will be ready when the sun comes up or soon thereafter. So we'll be able to store food. I need to start putting a pretty high priority on getting food stockpiled. We've got plenty of veggies. Fruits at the moment still pretty easy to get out and about. So it's just all about the meat. So I just need to travel with my my big old pile of spears and get some animals. And then just keep gathering seeds while we're traveling around too. Speaking of animals... Really? where did I put the hides from the animals? Did I leave them downstairs? I think I might have left them downstairs. Nothing there. Not in the farming box with the bones and the fat. What did I do? I don't remember. We should have some sitting around somewhere. There they are. A whole 3 rawhide medium. Alright, let me go figure out what we can do with these. I don't remember. It's been too long. Now, my first batch rotted. They absolutely rotted, but these we got a couple of days ago when we killed a few pigs. So, H. If you're new to the game and, you know, haven't heard the spiel before, it's got one of the best information systems in any of the survival games I've seen, interface-wise. You just point at an object and you hit the H key for the handbook entry for it. And it brings it right up. Rawhide medium. Tells you what you can make out of it. Gives you information on the process for making leather and so on. And everything links continuously. So if I want to know how to make, you know, soaked hide medium, it just tells me I need diluted borax or lime water plus the hide to make a soaked hide. It's a whole process, the leather making stuff, but very nice system. Warm robe, rawhide mantle, rawhide trousers. So rawhide mantle is just hide straight up without any prep. Alright. We've got medium, so knife and 3 medium would make the mantle. It's just for warmth, though, which we will need. We are coming up on winter, and I haven't done anything about my clothes. My clothes are probably all completely useless. Yep, condition 0%. Haven't really done anything with my clothing, so it's all trash. It's not cold enough to make a difference yet, but it will be in the not-too-distant future. So... it's not leather, not gamboized, not tailored, not plate, not chain. What am I looking for? Not brigandine, not scale. Alright, I'm missing one. I thought there was one that used... It's not the improvised, that's the firewood armor. I thought there was one that used hides. Am I thinking wrong? Must be thinking wrong. Yeah, this all uses full leather. Huh. Improvise. We've got lamellar. Lamellar is what I'm thinking of. Copper lamellar, wood. Is it wood lamellar? Yeah, wood lamellar. Pelts. Ah, pelts. So I need to turn the hides into pelts. And then I can upgrade the armor. Lower healing, more hunger, ranged weapon accuracy down, ranged weapon charge time increased, walk speed, yeah, slows you down. And it's still protection tier 0. But 65% protection chance, flat damage reduction. So, I mean, it's better than what I'm wearing now, which is... Oh, I don't have any armor on. I didn't even put the... I thought I put the firewood armor on. Huh. Did I not do that this run? Okay, created by curing. Curing is just the hide with some fat. So, let's grab some fat. Oops, do that. And then we just gotta wait. I guess we could do lamellar. I just have to smash out 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lamellae. I have not made the mold for lamellae. Am I going to go for lamellae? Hmm. 75% protection chance, protection tier 1, flat damage reduction of 0.5. Healing effectiveness lower, I don't care. Hunger rate up, I don't care. Range weapon, I don't care. Walk speed -3 is fine still. But, I mean, it adds up when you start wearing multiple pieces. That is a lot of lamellae to go through. That's 3 plus the 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 lamellae. Armor is such a pain in the ass in this game. Such a pain in the ass. Let's go look at what I usually try to jump to, which is the linen squares. Gets me up to a protection tier 2, 70%, 0.7, good durability. Not a whole huge amount of loss. Where is the torso piece for this, though? What's it called? Let's look up linen real quick. Yeah, that one. Oh, Gamboized versus Gambasun. That's a lot of linen. That's why I'm flaxing my heart out. We will have a flax harvest coming. I'm not sure I can make enough to get the full set, and I would much rather jump to this. The protection tier 2 is huge, along with the 0.7 and the not huge amount of movement speed loss, so I think I'm going to hold out for this instead of doing the other armor stuff. We'll throw this on temporarily. What we've got set up there. Assuming that's ready by the time my crops are ready anyway. Spider going to come over the wall at me. Hey there, Bowtorn. Probably put some light up here too. Maybe I need one more one more lantern to put up there. 2 o'clock. Let's get some of this done. Let's make... I lost one of my copper spears. I'm okay with using copper for hunting pigs and goats and wolves and things like that. But I like to have 6. Let's make one more copper spear. I was gonna pour out some more ingots for plates, so... maybe I'll do 2 copper spears with the 2 ingots I've got, and then pour out 4 more for 2 more lanterns later. Guess during the night. Well, I don't have other things to do. I could start replacing floor and wall sections. I did what? I did andesite for my main floor in here. So yeah, I could dig out the soil. We've got so much andesite. I've got a couple of stacks and a half worth of blocks, so we could easily get the floor replaced while I wait. So we'll do that next time. I'm looking for something to do. It gets to what, about 900? Just short of 900 when a coal runs out? Oh, yeah, 900 exactly. Okay, I want spearhead. Thanks for switching like that. I hate it when it does that. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Boomery's ready. I don't need that right now. We'll just let those sit for the moment and let it finish doing what it's doing. Don't need those. Got that done. Alright, let's save some space. I'm not planning on chopping any trees while we're out hunting and gathering. I'm not planning on digging any dirt. Okay, so high rift activity still. Where am I going to go? So we last hunted back on that side of that little hill there. There were some pigs out towards that mountain just to the left of it. We left a few. I don't want to overhunt a particular area. I've seen one goat over by the merchants. Don't remember seeing any animals out that way. Very few out that way other than wolves back in here. And then wolves on the far corner of that thing. I wouldn't mind a few wolves for the hides and the bush meat and the fat. But mostly I need the nice red meat from the goats and the pigs. Dude, you can see me from there? And shoot that far? Dude! God damn! I didn't know they could see and shoot that kind of range. That's ridiculous. Alright. So, let's head back out that way and we'll check the goat population again and kind of explore around. Should be plenty of, oh man, doing hunting with all these items taking up my inventory. I gotta look at getting my bags upgraded too, which uses up my precious flax fibers. I've got enough, I think I need 20? 22? I forget the exact number in order to do a bag upgrade. How you doing, guys? 8 out of 9. So close. I don't know if I'll be able to do bag upgrades and armor upgrades with just this teensy tiny minuscule amount of flax. No, this is not a big flax farm. Well, this is not a big flax crop. The farm itself is okay. It's just 400 plot sections. Once I get enough seeds, it'll be one laid fallow, and then K crop, P crop, N crop, theoretically. But more likely, it'll be flax, 3/4 fallow, and turnips. That's usually what I end up doing. Alright. We're not going to get a second flax crop, I don't think. It just takes too long. We're already in August. I think it's almost 2 full months. That'd take us to October. I don't remember the time frames. But I'm not sure I'm going to get another one. So, we should get at least one more crop of the veggies, which would be more than enough for my initial food needs for this first winter. Alright, let's take off. And my berry bushes are turning yellow. No. I don't think I've gotten a single berry out of this stuff. I think the raccoons are hitting my berries hard here locally. They're all flowering again, and I didn't harvest a single thing. So, while I find berry bushes out in the wild constantly, full of fruit, for some reason they're just having their way with my local ones. Guess maybe I should have protected the berry patch. Oh well. I figured there wouldn't be much raccoon activity since I wasn't seeing the raccoons eating any of the wild berries nearby, but nope. Hey there, flint and limestone. Break with hands, huh? That seems like a terrible way to do it. Yeah, definitely not worth the effort. Alright, keep moving. I'm not going to enjoy hunting while dodging rifts. And the rain's not helping either. So we have had a few wolves over here I gotta be careful about. Yeah, rain is not helping. There's something walking right there. I think is that a rabbit? I'm not sure if that was a rabbit. From this distance, that seemed pretty large for a rabbit, but I don't think it was a goat. Or antelope, or whatever we get in these lowlands. Alright, last time we saw the pigs, they were further down the way here. We'll go take a look. I think by the time I decided to call it, I ended up seeing 2 or 3 more pigs. Run, rabbits, run! Also, somebody had spotted high-fert soil over in this area, but I wasn't able to go back and find where it was. And again, rain is not helping. Pretty. Back into the rain. Hi there. Well, there's a piggy. I don't want to hunt a piggy. I want to make sure there's a few. I forget all the rules for animal spawning and respawning, but I don't think I want to hunt out an area completely. There's another pig there. Still not seeing any high-fert soil. What did I mark up here? Oh, I think I just marked that first spot there, which we no longer care about. I didn't bring my tools. Guess we'll leave it for now. That was a terrible spot. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with just 2 pigs. Two pigs and a chicken. Red clay. Don't like this terrain either.